Oklahoma's top education official facing backlash and praise for mandating Bible lessons in the state's public schools and for also sending out a video for all Oklahoma schools to watch where he announces his new Office of Religious Liberties and Patriotism and praying over President Trump. The move is being challenged in courts, and several of the state's school districts have not changed their curriculum, and this is something that they have the power to do by law. Superintendent Ryan Walters joins me now to talk more about this mandate. Ryan, good morning to you. Thank you for joining me on Morning in America.
Good morning. Thank you.
So this mandate and this video is getting a lot of buzz and pushback this week. Why should every student across Oklahoma be required to watch this video of you praying over President Trump and his team?
Look, President Trump has a mandate, and part of the mandate that he has is he's bringing prayer back to schools. He made that crystal clear in the election. So listen, what we've seen is the radical left and a Supreme Court dramatically out of step with the Constitution has stricken prayer from our public schools. That's absurd. We all have the free exercise of our religious beliefs. That was essential in the foundation of this country. And so listen, we're going to protect that. We wanted to make sure it was crystal clear to parents, teachers, and kids. We will not allow any more state-sponsored atheism going on in our schools, which is the targeting of any expression of religious beliefs. That's absurd. And so we're going to go back to upholding the Constitution in Oklahoma public schools, as President Trump has clearly laid out for the country.
And, you know, Ryan, the Republican Party is the party of parental choice and leaving certain conversations up to parents. Why not send this video, this minute-and-a-half video, out to parents and say, hey, if you choose to play this, great. If not, that's okay, too.
Look, I have my religious beliefs as well that I get the freedom to express. And so that was what was crystal clear in this video. I said, listen, students, to be clear, you don't have to pray. You can pray however you want. This is my prayer, but you can pray however you want. And it's very, very crystal clear that we have seen teachers punished for their religious beliefs. We've seen students punished for expressing their religious beliefs. We have the Office of Religious Liberty now in the state of Oklahoma underneath the Department of Education. We will protect this religious freedom. Look, every county here voted for President Trump. We want to have prayer back in school. We want to protect students' right to pray or not to pray. And again, we're crystal clear. Students, we're not pushing a religion on you, but what we are going to do is protect your right to express those beliefs.
You know, to your point, all 77 counties voted red in this election and the last three. At least seven superintendents of major school districts in Oklahoma have said that they're not going to play this video. What's your message to them, and what happens? Do they face consequences if they don't play this?
Yeah, look, I've got some rogue superintendents here that we've been dealing with. These are the same superintendents that went out and sued me to keep genderqueer and flamer in their classroom. So let's just be crystal clear. They want to push left-wing indoctrination on kids, but they don't even want to allow the Bible in as a historical document or allow a prayer to be said in a school. This is the problem. We have rejected and allowed state-sponsored atheism to happen in our schools because we have woke school leaders that want to force atheism. The reality is, if some kid wants to pray, if a teacher wants to pray, they can absolutely do that. Our religious liberties are protected in the Constitution. They are God-given rights, and we have to recognize on the school grounds. President Trump won an overwhelming election speaking unapologetically about getting our schools back on track. Protecting religious liberty is absolutely crucial in that. Think about this. Every educational statistic has gotten worse since we created a federal Department of Education, and we brought in a Supreme Court rulings that have no adherence to the Constitution. Frankly, Judge Judy's got more adherence to the Constitution than the Warren Court in the 1960s. So it's time to get our kids back on track by helping protect those religious liberties that are so important in our nation.
And Ryan, last question. How do you respond to folks who say you're doing this in an effort to be tapped as Trump's education secretary?
What I would say is what we're doing is we're enacting a clear agenda from President Trump. He won every county here. He won an overwhelming mandate across the country. Every state should be doing what we're doing, which is bringing about the change Americans want to see.
Have you talked to him about that role?
Oh, look, we've had conversations with his team, but that's a decision for those guys to make. I have the utmost confidence President Trump will pick a great person, and I can't wait to work with him.
Superintendent Ryan Walters, thank you so much for joining me and your time this morning on Morning in America. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.